Right, Marge, you look so classy today.
Lovely. Let's carry on.
This is the this is the what episode is this from in the end?
Was it the one where there was that place where she needed like a smart dress or something, then she accidentally destroyed it under the sewing machine or something?
Well, yeah. Well,
Was it that?
She kept trying to edit it.
Grandpa, do you know anything about crime circles?
She kept on editing it to the point where it actually
Those lousy renegades stole my pills. Without my ag relief, I'll start fighting nurses. You don't need the lawsuit. You darn ricket and crap circles and banging ag relief.
Oh dear.
Like I was saying, she edited the dress so much that she wouldn't stick out the sore thumb, but then she destroyed it, so she had to buy a new dress with all their money, and those guys and their family was very sick and tired of it, so she's very obsessed with looking fancy. And the funny thing is, they were going to let her into. They'll probably never let me into the club. But then you see it's like, welcome to the club, Marge Simpson.
Did you find the techniques I gave? Well, you handling this. Did you apply them? And did you find them helpful?
I didn't use it.
Alright. Guess what I might as well do some looting since we're here.
A loot and we will go.
It's just when I find that mashing X instead of holding it and sort of just like nudging the analog stick in the right direction, I find it sort of makes it a bit easier for me. I'm just not quite doing it as much, and I kind of find it makes it a bit easier. But yeah, doing this challenge, it makes me dislike the rocket car and the monorail and passionately hate the quad bike.
Are you going to passionately hate the RC car?
Well, if it was on a different level, I would have done. But although the vehicle sucks, it's kind of lucky with the missions because the missions, even with the RC, the missions are going to be quite doable.
The first level is required. It's a required vehicle, I believe.
The what?
The first level of level 7.
No, it's not a required vehicle.
I thought it was.
No, you just go around collecting stuff.
I'm pretty sure the first level was a required vehicle. Oh.
It's definitely not. It's rigger motors. You just go around collecting a few bits and bobs. Then mission 2 is meant to need the zombie car, but you can bypass it.
And then after that?
I'm not sure. It does have a few mandatory vehicles with Frink and Grandpa and Snake.
Well, I think there's 3 is required, and Frink.
I just said Frink, Snake and Grandpa.
Yes, they're 3.
Off the top of our head, yeah.
What the heck is Burns doing here?
Who knows?
Maybe he does have a kid at heart. Oh man, what was I laughing at? Oh yeah, the crippled Irishman!
I need a Long Island iced tea.
I mean, the RC, don't get me wrong, I'm sure it probably is the worst vehicle.
I'm not looking forward to mission 6.
What I was saying is it probably is the worst vehicle, but it's kind of lucky with the missions. The races might be a problem though.
I'm not looking forward to mission 6.
How could you hooligans steal an old man's medication? You give it back right now.
Oh, we traded it to some dudes in a black car for these play dudes? Check it out, man. This one's got an interview with the guy who invented the wah-wah pedal.
Right, what do we have to do?
What?
What do we have to do?
We have to follow the black sedan and collect the medicine.
Good, follow.
It's a bit similar to the mission that you did.
Oh, good. For a second, I thought it was hit the pills out.
No. Just keep close and collect.
And Marge, you're lying. You're clearly.
Oh, it's good street light. Traffic light thing.
Dude, Marge, you're lying. Your hands were on the.
Damn it.
Wait a minute. Did you just go backwards?
Yeah, he turns around.
Oh, you had second thoughts? Pills.
Okay, I've missed. Okay, I got unlucky. I had a head on. I've cocked it.
Get this shotgun. You should be able to catch it.
Oh, damn it.
Now, never mind. You have no chance now.
Yeah, I started 3-0 down. I was never going to win that. You were saying about Mission 6 or something?
Mission 6 where you have to do carry such and such to such and such.
What level are you talking about?
Last level. Carry such and such to such and such.
Oh, don't worry. I've done that with the Duff truck and I was fine. I've done it with the family sedan. I've done it with the Duff truck. Trust me, it's not a problem. Level 7 is much easier than people seem to give credit for. I'm gonna say I would say that level 7 is easier than levels 6, 5, and 4.
Oh yeah, for the record, we might need to go to visit Murder's Mansion at some point.
Well, we will need to.
And also we're going to need to go to Remember's workplace to get the last gag.
Yeah, don't worry, it's all in good time, all in good time. But I think that mission level 7 is easier than levels 4, 5, and 6.
In my opinion, this is probably the hardest chapter next to probably level 6.
I'd say level 6 is probably the hardest.
Lasers.
Then it's probably followed by either this or Apu's.
Oh, I love Apu's 1.
Then it's probably level 7, then level 3, then level 2, then level 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, difficulty. I'd say level. Oh, okay, that was good. I'd say levels in order from hardest to easiest. I would say 6. Oh, damn it! 6, 5, 4, 7, 3, 2, 1.
Drop an item.
I can see. Oh, it's a truck. Okay, I found it again.
Probably still make it.
Oh well.
What the? Your bar was still full. It was still a little bit.
You have, when a medication gets dropped, you only have a certain amount of time to collect it.
Do my best.
You can tell, when you're in this, you can't go into anything without getting knocked about. So look at that. I'm going over the smallest of objects and I'm getting knocked about. You just can't do right with this thing. Why does this vehicle exist? Who in their right mind would use this shit?
You would think they'll get better vehicles, from each level.
I mean, what is this vehicle's unique selling point? I mean,
It's a quad bike.
What is there about it? I mean, I get that the rocket car, its unique selling point is speed. The monster truck, the unique selling point is toughness. But what positive is there about this heap of crap?
It's a quad bike.
So what? Why would that turn people?
I don't know. What's unique about an RC car?
It's small. You can fit into places. Well, lardy fucking dark.
Is that what the RC car for? Is that what the RC car's for though?
No time for
What's the RC car special? What's the special about the RC car then?
It's the smallest vehicle in the game. That's one. Actually, the only thing I'd say about this is you look quite amusing when you drive it.
you. Got it.
And that probably might be the case with the RC.
Keep going. I'm dropped.
The races are going to be fun, aren't they?
I don't think that's even going to be possible either.
Well, the time trial is just down to doing it nicely.
Yeah.
The races we're going to.
You got to lag it.
With
But
the
you
time
picked it up.
The time trial, it's just going to be a case of doing it right. But with the races, we're going to need help from the opponents.
You pick. I'm sorry, but did you pick that up?
I will get this right eventually. The problem is, it's so easy to lose ground because it just takes the tiniest crash and it just sets you back. So I'm getting coins every time I break a window.
Yeah, let's go and save the merge.
If I foul too much, we may have to skip some stuff out.
Road.
I'd say after the second time you should probably start skipping.
But we've been commentating and stuff.
Sensible
You
shoes.
don't want to watch too many failures.
Nice girls finish fast.
Thank you, car. Is there another force vehicle in this one, or is it just clears?
Can't be bothered to think right now.
Wait, that's how we did go up?
Oh, get away, you street sign thing.
Don't you get away, you stupid pole?
Oh, stupid lights.
Pole.
Oh wait, is he cocked up?
Down!
Wow, a lot of people have pools.
I need to be behind him.
Did you just drive into the water?
It looks like it. But he came back alive.
Thank goodness he cocked up.
What the hell is he doing?
What is he? Don't turn around!
I was trying to stay behind him. Oh!
That's what you have to turn. Dang it! Good luck has been shining on us, and of course it cocks up.
I don't have
To left, come on! Wait, did you drop something? Oh, he did.
Oh, don't fuck me off.
Right, get back to that!
I hate this quad bike!
Get back to the guitar home, quick!
Oh wait, there's more. I think something follows us or something. Or I think there's more. I think something else happens.
Keep going! You can duck onto that, can't you?
safe and sound.
Come on, get away from it.
That is what I'm aiming to do, believe it or not.
Do the shortcut, come on! You can do it! You can do it!
You couldn't follow a parade.
You can't make it into the retirement home. Jesse, you can't make it into the retirement home in 2 minutes. It's too far away. It's too far away. How did you do that?
After this, is it the collect cola one?
Is good for my cottage.
Because if so, then we're fine for vehicles. Literally, we've got one that's on foot and then one with whatever vehicle.
I don't think it is.
Well, let's just see.
Here's your crazy medicine, Grandpa.
Hot diggity! Sweet, sweet medication! Gimme, gimme, gimme!
Oh, great. Now I need something to wake him up.
Oh,
Don't worry, it's nothing.
oh.
We just go to the Quid and that's it. So I think this is mission 5, and then it's the collect cola one, then it's the other one that's going to be skipped.
Oh,
I
it's
think.
just
Yeah.
nice to be out of it.
So literally, the last mission
How
we're doing is a
that
foot mission. It's 13 minutes. So literally, I think the only other mission of this level is a foot mission, and then it's like the races and bonus mission and stuff. The bonus mission, I think it's just your vehicle, because you literally just collect stuff. I think it's fine.
Hopefully. Give Grandpa the caffeine pills. Right, cutscene.
Maybe these will jog your memory.
Huh? What?
For the last freaking time, tell me about the crap circles.
There I was surrounded by Tojo and his Nazi henchmen, when one of them, a raccoon as I recall, hits me with a banjo. Now, I never reasoned with a raccoon, let alone a Nazi one, so I...
Grandpa, what does this have to do with the crap circle?
Not a thing! Where was I? Right, now, the first time I rode in a water car... Okay. It was so long ago that I'll have to describe it in sepia tone. Well, as I recall, it was sort of a cosmic kind of thing, shaped kind of like a planet with an old-fashioned radio antenna coming off it.
A planet with an antenna? That sounds awfully familiar. I think it was at the Quickie Mart. That's it. It was on a bottle of pop. Maybe that will jog Bart's memory.
Ooh. What could that mean?
Well, will it jog his memory?
Large in charge.
We'll find out. We'll find out in a minute.
I can just save. It's been a while. Yeah, well, we are on mission 6 now.
The Cola Wars.
You've got an easy mission, nothing changes.
And, alright.
And you do mission select to get there quicker if you want.
Sure.
Right, it'll take you right there.
Let's make this last longer.
What's the big idea?
You don't want...
Okay, Marge, stick to the plan.
What plan? What plan does she have?
Not entirely sure, to be honest.
Hold on, sorry, scratch my chin for a minute there.
Hey, watch it. I need some.
Hey, that rubbish bin had what's coming to him.
Send the bill to Homer.
Right then, after this mission, we're gonna have to go searching for some.
Slow and steady wins the
What's the
race.
moment of truth? Is Bart's senses going to come back? We want to go to the costume first.
Right then, there's the one. There's the last one. Freeze! I'm above the law.
Fours.
The law.
You said freeze, I said fours.
Law.
Do you recognize this design?
That's the alien mind control cola. They gave us tons of that up in the alien spaceship. They're using it to make the town go crazy.
Oh, thank God! You snapped out of your trance! I was so worried.
Later, I'm going to the arcade.
This conspiracy goes all the way to the top. I need a little extra firepower. As Officer Marge.
Yep.
So, Bart's talking again,
And he's trying to jog up to the arcade.
but he's mentioned aliens.
Wow.
Yeah, this mission is easy, you do it on foot.
Why do we need a costume for this again?
3 kids really slows you down.
I guess she wants to look official. But yeah, easy mission, you do it on foot, and you normally finish with about 30 or 60 seconds left afterwards, so no trouble here.
I'll find somebody to make it back up. Do-do.
I swear I used to be a better runner.
I just don't understand though, when I was a kid, why some of these missions I just found so hard. So there's so many missions where I was stuck on it for ages, and it's sort of the missions where you do it on your first try comfortably, and it's like, how did I used to struggle at these things?
I know what you mean.
There is a fair bit of looting to be done. There's like the whole power plant and everything.
We're going to be doing that after
You're
this.
done on that. You're done
I'm
on
trying to get off!
Yeah, I guess we might need to be. I guess we might need to be doing a bit of looting and stuff. Because yeah, there's the power plant and all the bits and bobs in and around that area. But I mean, the scariest thing of all is the missions and the races.
Camera!
I mean, let's face it, the looting isn't really the scary side of things, it's the missions and the races.
Yeah. Da-da!
'Cause I've got, well, you've got the time trial where, you just missed one on the left.
Steady wins the race.
The time trial where you are going to need to be really good with your handling.
Having 3 kids, really.
Yay!
I bet Apu knows who's selling the cola.
Okay, story missions, we're done. So pause for a minute and just think, okay, what now? Are you going to do a race or a bonus mission, or am I going to do a race, or are we going to be looting?
You go loot.
Okay. If I do this, it should make my vehicle appear somewhere.
From outer space. Why is Bart's head... Why do they make Bart's head at Bart's crop?
I should wet it, stuff it. This would take me nearer to... Actually, I think I should save, because when it froze when taking me to mission 2, so I'm going to save. Because every time, when it froze, it happened when I picked mission select and picked mission 2, so I'm just going to try and be safe. But yeah, mission 2, that's relatively close to the power plant, so I'll do that instead.
Right then. You're good.
Oh, it's been about 20 minutes roughly.
Ah, we should probably end this. But then, we'll see you next time, people, for looting and maybe hopefully some of the races.
I didn't see you.
And a flying kid.
Oh. See you later.